With a mother like this, who needs haters? This is Doña Refugio. If you're Hispanic, you've probably seen all the memes. Like the ones where it's like, Doña Repugno cuando me caso por amor y no por dinero, shit like that. Anyway, this is Teresa's mom. Again, Teresa's a novela where I mentioned Nachita, like, being part of it, with Teresa being willing to do whatever to get what she wants. This is her mother. Nobody fucking likes her ass either. There's a small group of people that defend her, but I love how nobody defends Nachita. Anyway, um, she where to start? All right, let's start off with the basics. Anytime her daughter wants to do anything, and I really and truly do mean anything, she's like, "Ay, Teresa, me das miedo," and some other stupid shit. Like, she's afraid of actually getting out of the cuchitril that she lives in. And if you're wondering what cuchitril means, pigsty. That's your fun fact of the day. Also, she had a preference in daughters when Rosita was alive. Cause she treated Rosita way better than she treated Teresa, and I guess it's because she wanted her youngest daughter to be like her. But one thing that breaks my heart when I think about it with Rosita is the fact that, number one, she sat there, she told Teresa that she wanted a quince, but that her mom told her that they couldn't afford the quince. But this bitch sits here and gives money to Nachita and her dusty husband when she has no disability preventing her from working, a husband who can still work, and an older son who can still work. Also, I'm 90% sure that if this bitch hadn't been giving away her money to everybody but her fucking daughters, that Rosita could have gone to the doctor and probably figured out what was wrong and not fucking crashed out on the floor and died. But no. She prefers everybody else over her own fucking family. That includes her husband. Not only that, but when Teresa decided to dump Mariano because she realized that he was a dusty that was going nowhere, she tried so damn hard to get her daughter to reconsider, and even sat there and told Arturo, "Aren't you disappointed that you didn't marry a virgin?" Like, ma'am, that is not your business. That is your daughter and her husband's business. The fuck? I think she was jealous. Not only that, but she dead ass, like, was demanding that her husband give his money to these raggedy people, but Lord forbid he give some money to his daughter, you know, his blood relative that loves him and shit, because she would throw hissy fit and accuse Teresa of being selfish. Not only that, but she constantly encourages the other younger characters that they should aspire to be as dusty and pick-me shit as her. Now, some people do like to point out that there were things that she was right in, like when Teresa started doing evil shit in order to get what she wanted. Yeah, she was right, but I think Teresa would have taken her a tad bit more seriously if she hadn't been so nagging and annoying. Not only that, but like, this woman hated the idea of doing better because she was upset that Teresa married for money and did better for a while, but then when Arturo supposedly lost all his money, this bitch comes in with a mariachi, a cake, and some wine to celebrate the fact that her daughter has to live in the same dusty, ugly neighborhood that she used to live in when she was a little girl. If that is not hater energy, I don't know what is. On top of that, when Ida, the crazy rich bipolar biddy, decided to throw acid in her daughter's face, she defended Ida by saying that it was Teresa's fault because clearly Teresa must have done something to provoke her. Mind you, Ida, for like 90% of the novela, is trying to fight everybody who's not trying to fight her. And if you meet her dad, you'll see where the crazy comes from. But like, what kind of shit is that? Like, if someone threw acid on my daughter, she's dying. That's all. Anyway, she was just an awful, awful character. She was awful. I do agree though that she didn't deserve Teresa saying that she wasn't her mom, that she was just somebody that raised her because her real parents died. Yeah, Teresa shouldn't have done that because that's kind of shitty to do to your mom, regardless of how garbage she is. But I think in the end, she probably ended up forgiving her because that was the only daughter she had. Well, in the endings where she survives, anyhow. So, yeah, that is all I have about dragging it on.